Hello, we're Firefighter Klein.
Firefighter Navigado.
We're at Station 50.
Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. This is our station patch.
We're off of 29th Street between OBT and Rio Grande.
We'll start going over our medic unit. So our medic unit, they run from 8:30 to 8:30. They're 12-hour units. They take our calls first out, whereas the rescue, so if they're on a call, then our rescue will go during the day. So it's not like they only run for 12 hours. We also have Rescue 50 that they run 24 hours. Medic 4 stationed at Station 50. We have Engine 50 and then Rescue 50.
Are we taking them like through the...
Yeah. With the medic units, they're all one unit, so you're able to like walk through from the cab. So let's take this to the back. Medic 4, it doesn't have air packs on it, so usually on like a fire call, they're like...
So they are trained firefighters, but they don't keep their gear on the unit itself?
And they're usually staffed with PMOs, where it's just paramedic. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. No. Medic units, they do have a little bit more room than our rescues. They have everything that our rescues have.
It's strictly medical based, so everything that we would need for any call that's just strictly medical is going to be stocked up on these units. So you have all your airway, your trauma, your basic BLS, ALS, everything you can think of, including air for the patients to be put on if needed. Everything we need for codes.
Yeah. So that's our medic unit. Again, more room than our rescues. Engine 50. We'll open up the front this way to do a walk around. Joe.
In the fire service, there are multiple types of trucks that kind of look the same, but they're all variably different. This is an engine. This is your classic kind of fire truck. Not the one with the big ladder on it. You know, you get into quints and aerials at that point. But we run a engine here. As you can see, we have like our front jump, 100 foot with an extra 50-foot extension. It's our primary use for like car fires and outdoor fires.
Yeah. And these are, so Station 50, it's one of the new engines that we have.
Yeah.
It was like, I think these were the first ones that they came out with, and then they already have other stations that have newer ones that look similar, but there's like a few different things different about them.
Tiny details here and there that change. You have your engineer's compartment, kind of your second in charge on the engine. He's the one who's going to be driving, kind of taking over for most of the technical sides of any calls that we go on. And then of course the engineer himself will be the one that actually pumps the water on any fire call that we get. Electrically powered, always.
So on these engines, they call it a clean cab. So all of our air packs are outside of the cab, whereas the older engines, they have it like inside of the seat.
Yeah.
So more space inside.
Now, as we ride backwards, we keep our gear in there so we can get dressed, and then whenever a situation arises, we hop out and put the packs on afterwards. This is your engineer's pump panel. Pretty much anything that the situation recalls for, you do the math and the time being of how much pressure needs to be run through whatever line we're pulling. We have our cross lays right there. We have 2 of them, a red and blue line. One goes one way, one goes the other. 200 feet for any situation that again calls for it.
Engineer's compartment. We have spare equipment that we might need on scene. Some spare hose lines. Those are like the ponies, is what they call them.
Yeah, basically the bread and butter of any kind of appliance we might need for actual application uses.
This is high-rise packs. In our area, we don't have that many high-rise buildings, but I think we have one 3-story building that in a situation that we're going there, we could use these, and our RIP pack. This, if we have a down firefighter.
So this is basically the fundamentals of just if one of us goes down, we go in with the sole purpose and equipment of getting him out specifically.
Our RIP packs are on every engine around the county.
Then we're into our extrication. Pretty much any time a vehicle is so messed up or damaged that we have to secure it and then extricate the patient, which is the purest definition of removing the car from around the vehicle. We have everything we need. Patient, my bad. So you got your step chocks, which are these actual step style wooden blocks that are originally created in Orange County. They're used for when a vehicle actually has air in the tire still.
In this compartment we also have some extra things, like our chainsaws and K12.
Right. And then we have the ever so famous jaws of life for our spreaders and our cutters. Ever so classic firefighter tool that breaks the car apart, which everybody's excited to see.
Moving to the back, we have supply line, 3-inch, 1,200 feet of our 5-inch, 250 of our 2-inch, and 300 of another 2-inch. The newer engines are the ones that have the 300. Yep. Older engines, they have the 250.
Like engine 200 right here, which is our reserve.
Reserve.
We have one line in the back, that's 2-inch.
And then another 3-inch, that's our Mercury line. Just extra spare compartments in the back. EMS compartment. So the engines, they do run on medical calls, depending on however they label the call. So if it's for every medical call, a engine and a rescue gets dispatched. So we also can run an entire code with everything we have in here. That's about it. Extra EMS. This is just extra spare tools that we might need from around. That's about it.
And then we have...
So our engine is a up-down dive unit. So there is not always a diver on our engine. So for the day, if there is a diver, then we'll call in the morning, say we are a dive unit for 24 hours. And then there's some units around the county, I think it's 51, they're a dive unit all the time. So there's always a diver on that unit.
I think any unit that has a boat has a dive unit on it too.
Yeah. It's just the other side, our other firefighter on that side, and then this is the LT's seat. And that's about it of engine 50. Now I'll go on rescue 50. So going back, this one runs 24 hours. It's always in service.
So this basically has everything the medical unit would have with extra stuff also. So it's going to have fire stuff. It's gonna have air packs on it, which are also kept outside of the cabin. They keep their gear in here also.
So on here is where we keep our packs. They have one on the other side. And then we'll take it to the back. So whereas the medic unit, they had more room, we only have this much space in this one. It has the same amount of medical stuff on the medic unit. That's about it.
Yeah, so the back is pretty much the same setup. Like you said, it's a little bit more compact, but there's no differences really other than that.
Also at Station 50, Captain 4 is stationed here, whereas 51 they have Battalion 4. Captain 4, they have extra equipment in the back, so I'll pull out.
Cap's equipped with kind of a little bit of everything as well.
Anything that we might need on scene, like extra masks if someone's like, if they're missing it in the morning or something.
Captains are essentially like safety officers with a little more responsibilities as well. But they're also equipped with everything they would need. Life packs, gear, like you said, extra equipment. And then they also have their own medical equipment as well. So he's equipped with everything, including the new and fancy airway bag. Everything that we would have in 2 bags, Cap keeps in 1 there. And then Captain also is a, what's it called?
Blood captain.
Blood captain.
Captain 4 is one of our blood captains that we have. So for any trauma codes, calls that have that follow the blood criteria, he'll get dispatched out to. We can always add him if we're suspecting that we might need blood. So they hold the blood in here, and then the way they can give it's all in here. So that's where the captain is, Captain 4.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is there anything else you?
That's for Station 50.
At Station 50.
Thank you.
Trailblazers.